So it's been a minute since I sat down to actually record videos like this. I'm sure many people is like they've kind of stopped following the series or the clips, whatever. I think the last time I recorded was June. Last time I properly recorded videos like this was June. And today is September 2nd, which is crazy. September 2nd already. Just hope I'm in frame. But yeah, so this is actually going to be the last video of this series, the final, whatever they call it, because I've paid it enough. I've paid it off. So it's been a journey. But let me just basically summarize everything. So the last clip I recorded, I can't even remember. But basically, in summary, let me try and just summarize everything from the beginning. So around October last year, the new session started for our third year, 300 level. So I entered 300 level. Before then, my second year, the year before that, I was in my escape the matrix, drop out of school fees. So that was the plan before. But after, having reality check and getting common sense, I realized dropping out of school is it's not smart. So I'm just going to stay in school. So I entered my third year, but even though, I was going to stay in school, it didn't necessarily mean I wanted to just be like a bot. I still had the ambitious spirit inside of me to try things and make money and build businesses. So I had a good idea, because earlier last year I used to see this ad for affiliate marketing course, and there was a period where I had money to afford it. It was still my school fees. So it was like my school fees for my second year, but I didn't use that one to buy it. I can't remember. I think I still blew that school fees, but I was able to get it back. There was around that time my uncle did wedding, so money was everywhere. It was easy to get money that time, so I was able to easily get that one back. So I paid that one off. So now we're now in October of that 2023 now. So that same ad I saw around January, I also saw it again that October. I just thought to myself that if I had actually bought this course in January, imagine how much I would have made. Imagine I bought this course January and I just followed whatever the guy said I should do. I probably would have made money. At least I probably would be better off where I am. So, my parents gave me school fees for third year and at 300 level to go and pay. And I saw the course, I saw the school fees. So I might as well give it a go. Because my mindset was, if I just follow every single thing the guy tells me to do, I'll make money. It's inevitable, it's common sense. And if, it goes wrong, whatever, I'll just sell off some of my stuff, sell my phone, sell clothes, sell whatever I can sell, and gather the money back. Then I'll pay it back before it gets late. So that was the plan. It was a simple plan. So around November of last year, I used my money to buy the course. So I actually even bought two courses. Because the first course was 20,000 I paid for it, and the second one was now 35. So but both of them were affiliate marketing. The first one was I would say pure affiliate marketing, while the other one was more like CPA marketing, but it was still affiliate marketing, but just for forex companies, something like that. So I bought the two. I didn't really watch the second one, funny enough, which is I'm still wondering why. What the fuck is wrong with you, bro? But I didn't really watch the second one, but the first one, I watched a lot of it. But so the plan was not to follow this course, but the thing I realized when I watched most of the first one is what the guy was saying wasn't new. I was expecting some hidden information that I had no idea about, some secret business model or some secret strategy or whatever, that when I do it, I'll finally make money. But what the guy was teaching wasn't really new. It was something I've known, and especially me, be watching a lot of self-improvement, make money online, business videos for the last how many years now. So I already kind of knew all these things. And even this book, let me see if I can see. This book, 100 million offers. Many of the things the guy was talking about in terms of trying to make a sale or get customers or whatever, I just basically said it from this book, and I've read the book already. And I even followed the actual writer, Alex Hormozi. So I know most of all these things basically. So I realized that I basically didn't need this course. That's basically what I just realized. I basically didn't need it. Even the forex one, I didn't really go through that one. I went through it a little, but basically what I just saw from all these things is like the whole concept was still the same, even though like they maybe do it in a slightly different way. But the whole concept was basically you build an audience, so you get a group of people, then you sell them this product. So the product in this case is like the affiliate product for this other company. Like that was basically it. So you can either do this through like running ads, or you post TikTok videos or YouTube videos or Instagram reels or whatever. And same thing with the forex, running ads, you create like your own Facebook group, whatever. Like basically do it, then you get people, you position yourself as an authority in like forex trading or marketing or making money online, whatever. Then you basically like send them to the affiliate link and they buy. Then basically that's how you make money. So I realized this, and like I just felt bad because I already know most of all these things. But my own problem is I've known all these things for years, but I just couldn't, like I didn't implement it because I was lazy or serious, whatever. So I now just got discouraged since I now like started trying to do what they said. But two things, the forex and why I didn't even do it, I didn't want to, because you kind of have to niche yourself down in the content you're creating. So you have to niche yourself down and position yourself as a forex guru, which obviously I'm not. I barely know anything about forex, and since personally I don't like forex is not a bad business model. I just personally don't really care. Like it's just me. Don't judge me. I just personally don't really care. Then the other one that I was like, okay, I could give this a try, was the other just normal affiliate marketing. That one you just position yourself as like a sales marketing, make money online, Google, whatever. And basically that's what I was trying to do. But I realized first of all that like the things that these videos or these ads, when you watch them, you say, oh, see this guy, he bought the course and just 2 weeks later he made his first $500. Then you see that and you'll be motivated. But the thing I realized is that you can't do this shit in 2 weeks. Like it's going to be hard, and if you're going to even do it in 2 weeks at all, you have to be like working 12 hours a day type shit, and you have to be really experienced and all that. Like basically, if you're a beginner, it's probably gonna be 2 weeks. Like it's just going to be like that. Probably will be like maybe 3 to 6 months or even 1 year of continuously working very, very hard. Then I not like that's the thing that now this used to bother me, because I thought to myself, if I'm going to still work very hard, let's say 12 hours a day on this thing for the next 6 months to 1 year, like I need to inevitably give me money. What if I just put that same effort into my YouTube channel that I've always wanted to do all these years? Because even YouTube channel, if you work seriously on it, dedicated 6 to 12 hours every day for 6 to 12 months, inevitably you start seeing significant money. So I just wondered why the fuck am I not doing that? So I basically just fell. So but I still tried it a bit. I tried to make make money online videos, try to position myself as a guru and all that. And I could always feel it. And even my housemates that stay here with me, they always used to laugh, because you'll be like, there's this thing me and my roommates not so easy to make like laugh. There was one video I made, I can't remember what the title was. I think it was like, if you're broke, pay attention or something. Pay attention to these videos. So I made the video. The idea was like, if you're broke, you have 5 things you should do. Number 1, get a job. Number 2, stop buying rubbish. Number 3, do this. I was like, pay attention. But I was laughing at that. Me that said they should pay attention. Me that making a video, myself I should pay attention because I'm still broke as fuck. So basically that's how it was. I tried doing it for maybe like a month or 2, but I wasn't really consistent. I always felt it in my heart because it just felt fake. I'm here telling you the best business model you can try, how to become a millionaire and all that. Yet me, I'm broke as fuck, owing debts, like in deep financial shit. So inevitably, eventually, I just stopped. So I just gave up. So I now try to find other ways to make money. So basically, that's what the whole journey has now been since that time till today. So I tried so many, but my problem. See another book just for reference. So my problem with these things, I just realized that this is basically my problem. So this book summarizes my problem. You might be wondering what's in the book. So let me show you. So this is May 2024. So I wrote out this schedule and all that, whatever. So it seems like I started coming up with different, basic ideas. Like sometimes today I want to still do the affiliate marketing stuff. Tomorrow I want to try drop shipping. Next tomorrow I'm considering copywriting, and tomorrow again I want to go back to my YouTube channel. Then we're back to the affiliate marketing stuff, and I also take flipping things seriously. Then back to affiliate marketing. Then one of my guys talking about forex, and this my brother said I should go and get a job. Then like, so I was just all over the place, and that's why I said these books summarize. I don't know if you can see, but this is me. So I created this, plan, routine, schedule thing. Okay, I'm going to grind hard, I'm going to follow it, and make our money. So the plan here was like, I'll making personal brand videos, so like self-improvement videos. I used to do this before, but it was the same thing that still discouraged me from making all those videos, because I'm here talking about how to find your purpose, how to be productive, how to change your life. I'm making all these videos, I've not found my purpose, I'm not productive, and I haven't changed my life. So like, all those things just used to eat me from the inside, because it just never felt right. Like, I'm giving all this advice, yet me that is giving it, I'm not even like 10% capable. This video is already getting long, so I'll try to just speed up what I'm saying. But basically, this was me. So it was like, make all those personal brand self-improvement videos, upload 3 every single day, plus 2 shorts. That's what all this stuff indicates. And also, I work on my Faceless channel, upload 3 Faceless videos every week. So that was the plan. So guess what? So as you can see, this side still empty. This top side still empty. I didn't do it. And it's Faceless one that I managed to do. You can see for maybe like 1 or 2 weeks, I didn't even still upload. Like, it was like I basically didn't do this. Then, so I made this plan like, let's say on the 7th of May. So that was the 7th of May. Before you know it, on the before you know it, okay, yeah. So I made that plan 7th of May. I didn't follow it. Before you know, beginning of June, came up with another plan again. So I wrote it here, June 2024. Don't know if you can see it. Came up with another plan again. This one now was Cowboy Universe. So the things I still wanted to do like the same self-improvement type videos, but I was now like, okay, instead of 3 videos every day, let's go to the 1 video and 1 shot. Then I'm like, I've said it before in previous videos, I really just like things like filmmaking, animating, things of that nature, poetry, all those type of shit. So I created this schedule too. So I created this one. I said, okay, on this channel I'll upload 1 self-improvement video and 1 shot every day. This one every week I'll upload like a cinematic video, whatever. As you can see from here, what did I do? I only did it for 2 days. I didn't follow through on it. Then guess what? Fast forward again to like July or August, whatever. This is not the new book, but this is August now. So I created a new plan again. So August, I created this time. I even made it more complex. I added so many different things. I know you won't really be able to see, you won't really be able to understand, but you can see so many different like rows and columns. So this one was basically like, I now realized like I really like the cinematic stuff, so I'm going to take that one more seriously. Then I'm going to also upload 3 videos every day on my Faceless channel. Then I'm going to do the shorts, so the make money online, so like trying to position myself as a make money online guru. I'm going to go back to that, but this time I'll make it a Faceless channel instead of me showing my face, because when I'm showing my face I always feel like I feel guilty. So if I make it faceless, I'll feel less guilty. Then also, like, I felt like I was decent as video editing. Like, my brother used to do hair and stuff, so sometimes it would just be like I should help him record a video or edit a video. So I just felt like I was kind of decent in that, so I could help other people. So I basically created this complex plan, and guess what? This is what till 14th I also didn't follow it. So basically my problem was, I'll create a plan today, like, okay, we're going to do this. Then after maximum 2 weeks, like from if I try to be consistent, 2 weeks. So there was a this thing before this one. This was July, so you can see maximum 2 weeks if I'm consistent. Follow it for 2 weeks, then discard that plan, start again. And many times that 2 weeks I'm not even consistent. I just do nothing, sit around, or think. Before make a new plan again. If I'm very consistent 2 weeks, before make it, like, I just basically did that for pretty much the whole year. Since that November till today, that's pretty much what I did. So, but while all this was going on, like, that's part of the reason why I basically didn't make money. Then see another plan again. This one is more recent. Where is it? So see another one again. I think this for August. Another plan again. Like, so that, like, basically that I just realized that was my problem. Like, it wasn't the business model, it wasn't the course, it wasn't like the book or the hustle, it was me. Like, I just had this inconsistency problem. So But before, I realized that all that during the course of the year, sure, my other plan was not like, okay, then we can just be saving money because I needed to pay the school. So it seems that the session was ending by, I think, April. Yes, it was supposed to end April. That was the last session. And April ending slash May beginning. So I was to pay the school fees before then. Like that was the whole plan. So, like my plan was to save up money or sell my stuff. I tried to sell some of my stuff. I couldn't really, like my phones, the phone I was using before. Around the time I was planning on selling it, it just got like completely worse that I couldn't sell it again. So I couldn't sell that. Then which was I think I sold it like a few of my clothes I barely have. Like you see these shirts, this is a type of shit okay. And I still sold some of them. But I sold like I tried to sell this, sell that. But it turns out first of all the money that always used to come out was pennies, so it barely reached anything. Secondly, I was like I'm a dumb like this whole journey has been so many mistakes, so many lessons, so many realizations. Like I just realized I'm a dumb fuck. Money that I barely have, I'm gonna be using it to like buy stupid things, basically to eat. Like that's basically the city I spend money on. And so many of all these food stuff, they're very expensive. Like it seems that it's now like I won't go to the restaurants and all that. Just buying snacks, and snacks are very, very, very expensive. So before I'll manage to save up 5k, 10k, 15k before snacks I was eating everything. So but the parts that now really weighed me down, that now made me like the biggest L. So like one of the like I was already having a little bit of L, that's losses along the way, but the biggest one I now felt like I had. So this time I saved up about 10k. I think this was May, sometime in May. So I saved up about 10k thereabouts. Then the place where I did my IT, so that was the advantage I had. Like since I was in my third year, first year, you go to normal school. Then I say first year, first semester. The second semester I'll just do like IT. So you basically be like a worker. You have your job, but they were not paying us. So, but basically, so I had a lot of free time to do like a lot of this stuff. So in that my IT place, I was one of like the best people. My boss really liked me, all that. So there was this gig, like this work my boss was supposed to go for, but like it wasn't chance. So he now said I should go to do it for him. I don't know if I made a video about it in the previous series, but basically I went there. It was like another university, like our own university, and that university, like they were doing like an exam together. So they needed like ICT people from each of the universities to like represent the university. So they chose me to represent Uniben. But basically we went there, we helped them set up the computers and all that. Like the work wasn't even hard. The main work team we just did was to just update all the Chrome on the computers and just make sure like everything ran smoothly. It wasn't really much work like that. So but basically like the experience was really dope because they really treated me like luxury. It wasn't really luxury, but like they gave me food, like transported me, this, that. But the part that really shocked me was the pay. So my boss did tell me they would pay, but me, I didn't really put mind to it because I was thinking like he's the one that will just carry the money. And if he managed to give me anything out of 5k or maximum 10k, that was what I was expecting from it. But I didn't really put mind. So, I went for the job. I think I made a video on it. Like that was one of the longest videos on this series I made. So like I did the job. So the woman, when we were doing the job, like at the last day or so, we now said we should write our names and accounts number on paper. So I was not trying to call my boss whether I should write his own accounts number, but it was not picking. So I just remember. Then when we were now going home, like after the whole event, the woman that was like my coordinator or whatever, she was really impressed. Like, wow, you're very hardworking, you're very young, whatever. So she now sent me 20k. Like I think that was supposed to be my pay. So me, I was very happy. No, she sent me 30k. So I was very happy because in my life, I don't get to see 30k very often, which is actually kind of embarrassing because in the big picture, like I like to look at things from the big picture. 30k is like what? Just make the math easy. Let's just say $30, and $30 is basically making you excited. Well, from somebody that is in debt, like it's good money. So basically, she paid me 30k. Then my boss, I now called my boss and told him, wow, they paid me 30k. He now said that I can keep the money, that I should just send him 10k, that since I'm the one that did the work, I should keep the money. So I was very happy. So I had 20k. So I was happy. So that next week, like just like 2 or 3 days later, I now received another 20k. Till today, I still don't know where that 20k came from, but I'm suspecting it's that list we wrote our names and accounts numbers. So they now like sent it again. So basically, I had 40k from basically having nothing. Then plus the 10k I was saving up before, and I had 50k. So my, the school fees and all, it was 60k at the time, like So I was so like I was very very happy. So this was May, so the session just ended, but it's not like that's it. That's the crazy thing. Since that all this time I was feeling like it's already very very late. But if I could go and meet my past self, I'll tell them to just like not necessarily chill, but just think more long term rather than 30 days or 2 weeks. Like just think in terms of 3 to 6 months. Because if from that November I was thinking in terms of 3 to 6 months, I could have just like done what I really wanted to do, then made the money back. But that's another story from another day. So I now had 50k and I was like very happy, like wow, I just need 10k more, just 10k to solve all these things, and this chapter is basically over. So the things that like I'm in school, so my parents will give you pocket money for all that. So I knew that they will give me pocket money, and if I just waited for like the next 2 weeks or something, it's eventually will total up to 2 to 3 weeks thereabouts. I'll have up to 10k from just saving pocket money and all that. But I was like, I can't wait another 2 to 3 weeks. I have to pay this money today. And that was the biggest mistake. That's why I said like I learned so many things from this period. So fucking many things. So I now look at my options. So what can I do? Because at this point I had sold pretty much every valuable thing I owned, even though I barely have anything. But I sold almost everything. So I couldn't like sell more. There was no like gig for me to just go and do it again. So I couldn't get the money. I borrowed from every loan app possible. So I couldn't borrow again. So I was now wondering like, what do I do now? Then I remember the good old friend, not a friend actually, a good old enemy. No, is he supposed to be good? A bad. I remember one stupid way me and my roommates used to do. Play sporty bets. And that was it. But the thing is, at the time it felt logical because my mind was like, okay, if I can put this 50k into the betting, I just need 2 odds. So in the betting world, the more the odds, like the more money, like the more you multiply it by. So 1 odd is like very small. 2 odds will basically double the money. 3 odds will triple it. 4 odds will 4x it. 5 odds 5x. So basically, but the things are the smaller the odd, the more likely you are to win the bets or whatever. So I was like, okay, I don't even need, like, I'm not looking for like 5 odds or 10 odds. I just need 2 maximum. And the things that I was even thinking, I don't even really need 2. I just need like 1 point something because I already have 50k. Just 1 point something is more than 10k already if I put the full 50k. But I was not thinking like, what if I'm not able to double it? So if I now put 2 odds, because the things that even though I was owing the school fees, I was also owing debts, like all these loan apps I borrowed from. So if I cannot double this money, I'll be able to pay back both the school fees and those loan apps. So that was not the plan. Like, okay, I just need 2 odds. So the things that I was very scared because I know like in the betting world, they are like you are inevitably going to lose. Like the way they make their money is by you losing. So it's like you are destined to lose. Let me check. Hope this shit's recording. Almost 30 minutes already. Okay. So inevitably you're going to lose, sure. So and I thought like I can't lose. Like I can't lose. So what did I do? I shall just put the full 50k in the like betting account. So the plan was now like, okay, the first plan was before I'll just put the full 50k, double it. So there was this betting group that one of my friends showed me the time I was kind of into it. So I can't be like inevitably sure, like when I stopped, I didn't really care. So I now went back to that group. But I noticed from that group that most of the games they used to enter, like it used to work. So I was not like, okay, I just follow one of these links or one of these codes that the guy drops. 2 odds, play the game, double the money, remove everything, and I was out. So that was the plan. So, but the things I was kind of scared because the guy now dropped 1 game. So the first day I wanted to do it, I was not thinking to myself that am I not just going to carry all the 50k and just bet it against this game? The thing now caught what I do. So I now say, okay, I'll just put 10k. So I'll have 40k left. Then whatever happens, if I lose it, painful shower, at least it's better than losing 50k. So, but the things that the game the guy puts, it was going to like play later in the evening. So the game had not started yet. Then since I was still very scared, very anxious on my even to lose 10k self is like it's making my heart beat uncomfortably. And I say, okay, let me just remove 10k and put just 1k. Like what if I lose 1k? Like nothing happens. So I now put 1k for that game. Then I think later the game, but the things that eventually that game that I put 1k inside, it's now entered, like it actually worked. So that 1k turned to 3k. And I thought, fuck. So if I had put 10k, that 10k would have turned to 30k. If I had put the 50k, that 50k would have turned to 150. Yeah, it would have turned to like 150k. It's not like, damn, I should have put it. So that now just gave me more, like, basically motivation, or you even call it motivation, like just a more reason to play. So basically, in summary, I'll be like, I recorded the video before, and I don't want this video to be too long, even though it's very, very long. I lost everything, right? Eventually I lost everything. So like after I used to, the things I didn't like lose it all at once. Like I'll put it in the game. Like I'll put, I think it was 15k I was putting. So the guy will drop codes, I'll put 15k. So I'll now notice the game is going south. Like this thing is probably not going to enter. Like this game is probably not going to work. I'm probably going to lose. So I'll now quickly withdraw the money. But you see where these sporty guys are, like I said, when I remember when I once said that, I was like, you want to go and dance with the devil. If you dance with the devil, like you're always going to lose. The devil is always going to win. So when I put the 15k, like when the game start going south, the cash out money will drop. So when you put 15k, you won't be able to cash out 15k again. And the worse the game gets, the lower the money will be. But it seems that all these betting like is unpredictable. Sometimes it'll be like all hope is lost and they're going to lose. Eventually they just win. And basically, since the odds now like increased to like 5, your money that was supposed to 2x before just 5x or something. So but you never really know. But it was looking like they were going to lose, so I withdrew them. So from 15k I put, I think I now had like whether 10, 11k each. Then I now put again another 10k. Then the same thing now happened like that, and I removed it. And I had like 5, 6k thereabouts. So I now had 30k left. So it seems that when the guy dropped the code, that was like how I lost it. So when the guy dropped the code, those first two like I explained, the thing the guy put, maybe the guy put they should score 3 goals. They maybe now just scored 2. So that was what made the game not work. So when I now removed the money, that game, so something similar to that was the game the guy put. And I thought to myself that since the last 2 games, that's what like the guy put, maybe they should score 3 goals and they only scored 2. This one too that he has put 3 goals again, what they are most likely going to just score 2. So what if me I just put they should score 2 goals? So I now 30k, and this time I've already lost money from 50k because of this putting withdraw, putting cash out, pushing cash out. It reduced to 30k. So I was like very, very anxious, very like, what the fuck am I doing? Oh my god, how do I make this money back? So I was now, instead of me to just withdraw, but that was another trap again, because the bank account connected to the sporty account is like a loan app. So once the 10,000 account, like the loan people, they will carry their money. So automatically, like basically, like I must pay the loan. So that was like this. I just felt like I had to win. I didn't have a choice. So what's now happened again? So now they should score 2 goals instead. And that was even the crazy thing. If they don't score the 2 goals, the money wouldn't have even gone from 30k to like 100k. So I just entered 40 something k again. Well, I shall just put they should score the 2 goals. And guess what? They scored 3 goals. So basically, I lost everything. At that time, I remember then I just look at my phone. It didn't feel real. From like open bets that people that used to play sporting just changed to what is cash out, and I had 0 in my account. So basically, I lost everything, and like I felt for those 2 or 3 days, I felt depressed. So painful, but like usually I'm the type of person that doesn't dwell too long on things like that. So 2-3 days later, the life goes on. So like now I was now back to square 0 again, trying to start from nothing. So try, but still this inconsistency problem, was able to make the money. So around June ending, July beginning, like the school, like our school here, the university, that they were having an electricity issue. There was no light, so they just told all the students to go home till they fix it. So when I went home, so I knew that the time will be at home is like indefinite, but I just wanted to grind as hard as possible on something, work very, very hard, then make the money within that time frame. Like I remember then my goals were to get rich, get smart, get jacked. That was basically my 3 goals. Well, I think that was where this one even came in. Where is it? So this routine. So as you can see, like the things that I said, I tried my best, but I wasn't very consistent again as usual. So I wasn't too consistent, so I was like lazy and all that. So that time shall pass, and the thing pained me. Then during that time, like my plan was I have to make this money back before school resumes, and then it was indefinite. We didn't know when school was going to resume. But about a month later, school now resumed. Let's say a month and 1 or 2 weeks, school resumed eventually. And I didn't make the money, I couldn't grind hard. So I was sad, depressed, and all that. So, but during that phase, that period, my dad is like a lecturer in the school too, but he's in a different faculty or whatever. So basically, like I hadn't seen my results yet. And since I was supposed to go and check, but the things are to see your results and all that, you have to pay school fees, and the school fees have blew it already. So, so like when they keep asking, I'll just give them some stupid excuse like, oh, the result is not ready, or the department, whatever. So since my dad is a lecturer, I just called like the department and was like, they should show him the result of these students. That was me. So they showed me my results, and I failed. Like, especially my third year, I failed like a motherfucker. Like there were so many Fs. I think it was only one C I got. Then almost every other thing F. Like it was crazy. So like I even like that period was like the lowest point of my life. Around that same period, I now still felt sick again. Felt terribly. Like it felt like I just felt like I lost. Like I was just losing all the way around. But when they saw this basically, sure, like I think when they talked to like the person, the course advisor, whatever they called him, so like the guy was not like, before they can do anything to fix my results, like obviously I have to write the exams again and all that. The first thing I have to do is to pay. So I'm thinking my parents assumed the payment was for this for the level. But they now shall give me money to come pay. So I now had to pay. The other thing that now even made it like more demanding for me to pay is like we're not to do like this presentation thing, and the presentation, if you had not paid the third year 300 level, like they will not let you present. You won't have topic, your name will not be on the list. So like my parents now shall give me the money to pay. So like when I was not about to pay, and I noticed that they had increased it from 60 to 70k because of late payments. So now I needed 10k extra, and like I had 60k for the school fees and all, then plus my own like pocket money and all that. I had 65k. So I called my mom, she sent me 10k. So eventually I paid it off, like so, and I was able to do the presentation. It was last week. That'll be another story for another day. So basically that was like supposed to be the grand finale. Like I paid it off eventually. But since I've totally not paid it off, because it's like you just borrowed from Peter to pay Paul. So basically I just used the school fees I'm supposed to pay this 400 level to pay 300 level. So it's like, so I paid it off, sure. That's like the good news. So I did my presentation, and life goes on. So this video is already very, very long. I wanted to summarize the whole thing, but I ended up saying most of the story. But if you have not been following the series, like go and watch every single one of it. We're going to do their long videos, and the things that I can continue to be like, okay, this is what I'm going to do to pay off the current one. But first of all, I'm tired. Like, and that was another thing again, when I'll be recording all these updates videos, like I don't usually, at least I used to feel like I don't say anything valuable most of the time. So I'll just be like, oh, I'm still broke and I've done nothing. So see you in the next one. So like I just got tired of it, so I became inconsistent with making them. Then here we are, sure. So this is the last video. I've paid it off. I don't want to. So let's just summarize the lessons, like what I've learned. So first things first, I would say, at least for me, I realized that I'm probably not as good as I thought I am. Like I was thinking, like if you have common sense, if you work hard, work 12 hours a day, you can make it back, I can do anything. And I still believe that to some decent degree. But I realized that I'm not as disciplined, not as smart, not as hardworking, not as like I'm not basically not very good at managing myself for all these things. Like, and the things I want hard, I could be sad and all that, but at the same time, it's like something to actually like be. I won't say be like something to look at, pay attention to, because if I kept thinking I was good, I wouldn't think I was bad. And it's only if you think you're bad that you think you have to make progress to become good. So basically I realized I'm not that good. Like I was thinking like, oh, I've read all these books, watched all these videos, I have common sense, could be able to pull this off. Yeah, I wasn't able to pull it off. So. Then the second thing I learned is just long-term thinking. That was the next thing, because that's what I was thinking, because the problem that I always had was I was feeling like I had to pay this money today. Like I had to even pay this money yesterday. So anything I was doing, like I wasn't thinking long term. Because if I told myself that November, I won't just January, even that May when I lost everything. Because when did I pay the school fees? I think I paid it like around July ending, August beginning. So thereabouts. So if I just told myself that May said that okay, what about May, June, July, August? Well, I just told myself okay, for the next 3 months, rather than thinking in terms of 2 weeks or a few days, like just focus on just one thing. My YouTube channel doesn't make sense. Just focus on that. Work very hard at it. Get good, grind for the next 3 months. Basically, just do that. I'll be like, oh, 3 months is too far. So I paid this fees yesterday and all that. But the things that 3 months passed and I still didn't pay it, even when I was trying to chase the bag. So I still didn't pay it. So like basically just think long term. Like it's better to just like stop thinking in terms of 2 weeks / 30 days, because it won't let you see far. It won't let you go far. I just think long term. Because if I even from that November, if I just thought in terms of 6 months, November, December, January, February, March, April, May, even though it would have looked like May, I will not pay these things in May, hey, I'll fail, I'll flunk out of school. But like May eventually came and I still didn't pay it off even when I tried to, So I actually ran out of storage before, and for almost 10 minutes or so I was talking, none of it was recording. So now we have to do this again. So I was talking about the lessons I did. So just think long term, basically. Like when you think long term, life is better. Which other thing? Then I don't know if it's in this clip. If it's in this clip, maybe I'll edit it out so people watch it again. Then another one is choose one thing, focus on one thing. So for that long term, for that 6 months, 1 year, 2 years, you're thinking, rather than trying to do many things, focus on just one. Because I was trying to do dropshipping, on copywriting, and trying to flip things, and selling things around my house, and I was also looking into like doing a faceless channel, and this one and that one, like many other things I can't remember. But like just choose one. Like basically just choose one. Just because like it's easier to just focus on one. That's one thing. Like, and I noticed that in the like obviously it's not like 100% correct, but in the like hustle world, make money world, business, content, whatever, like usually the people that see like a lot of results, like I said, it's not 100% accurate, but usually people that see a lot of results are people that are actually fairly good at the shit they do. So if it's like a YouTuber, like the videos are actually fairly good. So the things are, the more things you do, the less good you'll be in them, because it's like if you have 100% to give, and you are doing 5 different things, now it's just basically 20% in all these 5 things. So 20% of whatever, like you're still pretty shitty. But if you take the full 100% and just put it into towards it, that one thing will be 100%. And like ironically, because the idea is usually like when we do more things, we'll see success faster, because we're doing many, so one of them will click. But the ironically is like the one that you actually work on the most is the one that is going to click. Like there was one this is it quote or whatever I had, like grass is not greener at the other side, grass is greener where you water it. So like rather than thinking, oh, this business model is better because it's easier, or this one my friend just made $2,000 from this, so let me go and do it. Like yes, they will work if you go and do it, but the one you're also doing will also work if you just double down, get more serious, get more experience, get more skill and all that. So like just do one thing, and when you are doing one thing, it leads to the next point. Like do what you actually care about, because just like that, like the example I used just now, you say, oh, my friend just made $2,000 from this, so basically going to do it. And it's not necessarily bad, but if it's not something you actually want to do, like you won't, how do I put it now? Like you won't put in the same work, because your friend made $2,000, true, but what you have no idea is that your friend has been in this game or this industry for the last 2 years now. He has been trying to do this thing for the last 2 years, and finally he has gotten $2,000, and you're like, wow, I want to make $2,000 too. But you won't look at those last 2 years, like you just look at the $2,000. And if it's something you don't really care too much about, along the way you easily get tired, because the things, all this stuff is hard. That's what I just realized at the end of the day. All this shit is hard, and a way to just make it harder is doing basically what you don't want to do, and And the way to make it easier is doing what you actually want to do. So like me, for example, I've always been YouTube, I've always wanted to do, but so I see dropshipping, I see copywriting, I see re-uploading other clips, I see affiliate marketing, I see this one, I see that one. So basically doing all these things. Basically, just do one thing, and that one thing you do, let it be what you actually want to do. Then which other lesson? I recorded all this in the previous clip, but I guess the clip didn't record, so I guess there was never a clip. But I'll say the last thing I can remember now, maybe if I remember another one before the end of the video, I'll say it. But just like take your shit seriously, like whatever thing you are pursuing, take it seriously. Like actually do it almost like your life depends on it. Do it like you actually want to win. Don't just be like, oh, I'm just testing this thing out, so I'm doing this little side also. Like actually make it your hustle. Like take it serious. Like one example I like to use is exam. If you want to write exam, like the seriousness you put in exam, that's what you should put into your hustle. Because like if you have an exam phase, like us, we just started exam, so I'm going to write exam tomorrow, not today. So I hate this school so much. But the paper I'm going to have tomorrow now, if I'm about to enter the hall, let's say 5 minutes and the exam is about to start, and my phone rings and I pick it and they say, hey, my younger sister just fainted at home, I'm not going to stand up and say, oh, I have to go and save my younger sister. Like I'm going to be like, whoever is there at home with her should like take her to the hospital or something. Because it's until I finish that exam before I'll not give attention to any other thing. Like, okay, let me go and see my sister that is fainted. But it seems that when it comes to our hustle, we don't do that. Your hustle is almost like you put every other thing above your hustle. But when it comes to stupid things like school and exam that none of us actually give two fucks about, we put that above every other thing. So I'm not necessarily saying you should not write exams, like obviously go and write the exam. But like take your own hustle, your own business, your whatever seriously. Like if you come home, for example, or maybe your friends, they want to go out, and you told yourself maybe you work 2 hours on your YouTube channel or your Instagram page or your coding skill or whatever. Like if you have not done those 2 hours, yes, don't be like, well, I'll just do it tomorrow. Like actually do those 2 hours. Tell your friends, I'm busy, I can't go. Or if like you come back and you're tired. Like if you have an exam, no matter how tired you are, bro, like you could even be sleeping. The exam, like your alarm will ring and you're still like half asleep, and you see like you literally just have 5 minutes before the exam starts. You won't even mind, you won't bathe, you won't brush, you won't do, like you just leave everything and go and write the exam. Like that's what I'm just trying to, like that amount of seriousness, that amount of dedication, you have to put it into your own hustle. Because at the end of the day, that's what actually matters. Except you're planning or actually, like me personally, like not like I'm against it, like maybe probably will in the future, but I'm not really planning on becoming like a super software developer or whatever. Like that's not really my goal. It's not bad, but I just don't care as much. So except that's your goal, except that's your plan, like you want to become the super, like a doctor or something like that, then you can put. But if you don't, like if you are just going to school because you are supposed to rather than because you actually want to, I feel like you should put just as much seriousness into your hustle that you actually want to do than every other thing. So just take your shit more seriously. So this is the grand finale. There are other things I said before that I can't remember again, so I'm going to make this one less long. So like the things I can continue the series, I can be like, for the, I think I already explained that this was the third year when I paid. I've still not paid the fourth year. I can do another series like, not to pay this one, I can make it continue, but like I'm tired of it. I'm tired of making these videos. So this is the very last one. It seems I said it before, I paid it since around July ending August beginning, that period. So yeah, I learned a lot, I experienced a lot. Okay, one thing I said before is like, I just realized that I actually didn't lose, because to me, even till now, I still kind of feel like I lost, because I didn't make the money back, made a lot of stupid decisions, a lot of financial decisions, a lot of things that when I tell people, they just like, what the fuck is wrong with you? Well, I feel like I didn't lose, because the biggest fear was like, I won't be able to pay the school fees, then you basically will flunk out of school. That was like the biggest inevitable fear. And that didn't happen because even though I paid like super late, like money that was due for last session, I tried paid it this session. But since as immediately I paid, I basically just became like a normal student again, like as if I was never winning in the first place. So it's like every other person that paid on time, you know, that I'm not trying to say I'm better than anybody, or if you have done what I did, probably shouldn't do it. It's very stupid. Not the best routes to take. But every other person that paid normally, they, you know, paid the fee on time, and basically we're just normal students, like normal students, you know. So me, I got all these lessons, all this experience, all these things, all this heartbreak, all these low points, like all these things. Like I learned a lot in these 6-9 months, I think 9-10 months thereabouts, and I still became a normal student again. So it's like I basically didn't lose anything. Like I only just learned because I became a normal student. Once I paid this like 400 like I'm basically like 100% normal. So like I basically didn't lose anything other than, you know, the failures and the setbacks and the lessons and all that. So like it's made me grateful because so many people, they didn't experience it. Things like if you're going to, you know, go on your own success journey or make money journey or whatever, like you're going to inevitably face many of these things. And it's not like me, I've faced all of them. Like there are still many in the future that I've not seen that I'll probably still face again. But at least it's almost like I've done level 1. Everybody's story is different, but let's just say it's almost like I've done level 1. Why many people that have these goals and all that, they have not done level, they are still at level 0 basically. So it's like I actually gained. And if like anybody that's going to inevitably go on their own success journey and all that, they will still have to learn many of these lessons. So they will just do it later, you know, when they are much older and all that. So I may have done it now that I'm younger and dumber and I can like afford to make these stupid decisions. Because imagine maybe like you have a family now, for example, like all these stupid things I'm doing, I can't try it. But now I can do it on basically nothing happened. Other than, you know, oh, my name was not on the school list and I just had anxiety for almost 6 months. Other than that, like I feel like I basically learned. So okay, I think I didn't say it. So moving forward, the thing I actually want to do, you know, I said you should do what you actually want to do. The thing I actually want to do and I've always wanted to do is like making YouTube videos. But I don't just want to make YouTube videos because like this is a YouTube video. My other channel, I used to make self-improvement videos and all that, which are not bad. But the type of videos I've actually wanted to make for a while now is like storytelling type of videos. So things like short films, you know, animated story times, animation videos, like vlogs. The things I don't just want to make the normal stupid vlog that everybody makes, like, hey guys, welcome to a day in my life. Like if you like, there are some filmmakers that I really look up, someone like Natalie Lynn or this other girl, Life of Reza. Like if you watch their videos are just, they're just good. It's just fucking good. And the things that they still kind of do is in, like, it's still kind of a vlog, but it's almost like they just make that vlog like a film, something like that. Like if I can get good at that shit, like that's something I would like to work hard at trying to be good at. So like basically stuff like that. Then, you know, animated videos, I watch all these cartoons, I like them, I like to draw my own. So like basically that's what I actually want to do. So moving forward, the things that on one hand now it sounds silly, like you can never become successful. Like, what the fuck's wrong with you, bro? But that the thing I just noticed is like almost any hustle, any business, anything, like as long as the thing is like reasonable, as long as it's not like a super stupid idea, like you can basically become successful. Imagine even something else, like who would actually think you could become successful by posting naked pictures of yourself, even as a guy, on the internet? Almost nobody. But there are niggas that are doing OnlyFans that are still successful. I'm not trying to say OnlyFans is good by any means, but like the point I'm just trying to make is you can virtually do anything, and as long as you work hard, as long as you try, as long as you follow like the right steps and principles, you'll become successful to a decent level. Might not become the next Elon Musk, but you'll basically become successful to like a reasonable level. So it's like since almost anything you do, dropshipping, copywriting, forex, crypto, SMMA, video editing, programming, being a doctor, whatever, since all these things you basically can become successful, then choosing the thing you want to do shouldn't not be based on the success, because all of them, the success is like kind of the same. You become rich and you become kind of known for doing that thing. So you should choose it for a different reason. I think different reason is like just because you genuinely want to level up in that skill. And to me, the skill like I would like to level up in storytelling, filmmaking, animation, things of that nature. So that was my plan basically. And tomorrow I could wake up and have a completely different plan, but it's for right here, right now. That is what I want to do moving forward. So anyways, it's been a journey, it's been a grind. If you have watched all these videos from the very beginning, from the like part 1, me, I didn't even think the things, I didn't even start documenting this series till around, I think, February. So around February of this year I started like documenting it. So if you have been watching the videos from there, I remember the initial plan before was to make the school fees back in 45 days. March, April, May, June, July. For that point, I was making those videos, it took me 6 months. I didn't even make it back myself. Like my parents gave me the money back. So shows you how much I suck at it. But if you have been following all the series from the beginning, like I just want to say thank you. And I think most people don't, watch all these videos and all. But I think this also just like shows like this is me going through the grind, because I'm not trying to like toot my own, like hype myself up, but inevitably if you continue down the path of like success and trying to make money and everything, inevitably like you become successful. Like it's just going to happen. If you keep walking down the road that leads to the junction, inevitably you get to the junction. So if you keep walking down the road that is about success, making money and all that, inevitably you get there. Like you will eventually become successful and all that. But since I just know for a fact that when I start to become successful, people will see me and think, oh, it was easy for him, or it happened overnight and all that. But it's part of the reason why I'm making all these kind of videos, because you see like I blew my school fees and I couldn't even make it back. Like to show you how down bad I am, how down bad I was, where it all began. So like that's like my own reason why these videos exist. I remember the main reason why I haven't started a channel like this, or before this channel, my first channel was supposed to be like this, but I now eventually started this one, was I wanted to just document the process of what it's like to actually become successful, like what it's like to actually make money and all. And that's led us to this point. But it's just like not easy. It's not it's not a bed of roses, I guess to say. It's hard work, grind and all that. And that's another thing again, no matter what you do, no matter how passionate you are, whatever, you see hard fucking work involved. No matter how much you love what you do, if you actually want to make it to the top, like you have to work very, very, very hard at it. So hard work is always going to be involved no matter what you do. There's no easy road out. So yeah, I think I will end the video now. Hope this one is recording this time. This is the end of the series. Maybe in the future, if I get inspired again or I feel motivated, I might do another one. But as of right now, this trying to make my school fees back, I'll send it. Thank you for watching. Probably didn't watch it to this point, so I'm probably just talking to myself. I'll see you in the next one.